Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, Jake, you asked what we're doing this summer, and I don't have a job yet for the summer. I'm looking, but besides that, all I have to do is like help out with like housework, read, and write poetry. And I want to read you guys a poem that I wrote a little while ago, back when school was still in session, but this is the time where I really start to look at them and get them figured out. So here's a poem called Please Take a Number. My teeth are digging into tired lips by the force of your mouth on mine, but I press back. I must continue. Before this encounter can culminate, you pull back and command that I leave, never to return. Your explanation is fragmented at best. Hurry now. There are others. Time is money. This wasn't real. A dream. Even there you won't have me. There are legions of men that fit the bill, that are your type, that are not me. How I want your brunette hair to encapsulate my face while we kiss, wild tongues jabbing and prodding, light eclipsed by the locks, growing around my throat and lightly squeezing. At night, I pray to a cock-blocking God that you are happy no matter which number you call. But what about my happiness? It is non-existent, as I watch the porn star, who looks vaguely like you, have her third orgasm in 10 minutes. Now, granted, that's not the most lighthearted poem I've ever written, but I think it's all right. I'm very curious to know what you guys think of it. So, yeah, if you guys wanna give your 2 cents, it's much appreciated. And with that out of the way, I want to discuss something that kind of goes back a couple weeks when I was talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine. And I truly think I'm losing my fucking mind. And I'm starting to question whether or not I saw the same movie that everyone else did. Because, I hate this movie, but I am hard pressed to find anyone who feels the same way. Especially on the internet, you would think there'd be tons of people going around like bashing it just to bash the thing, just to not conform. But there are so where are those people? And I'm going off on a tangent. If you remember, even a while back when I was talking about the Fantastic Four movie, I discussed a site called comics101.com. Now, I usually agree with what Scott Tipton has to say about comics. But he did a review of X-Men Origins Wolverine, and it was filled with stuff like, it was okay, but okay is that middle ground, and you can't ride that middle ground very, very well. I mean, a person either has to go, it's okay, not that great, it's okay, not that bad. It's. And Scott Tipton was saying it's not very good, but it's a meh kind of movie. He's saying that these things that are utterly ridiculous are acceptable. And granted, a lot of what he's coming from is the casting, which I agree, and in some respects was wonderful. But Hugh Jackman, he's had 3 movies to get into this character. Like, he knows that character inside and out. Why? Because he's had to do it 4 times already. The guy that they got to play Sabretooth is, I think he's great. But then you got the people that are playing Silver Fox, or I never even caught what her name in the movie was. You know, she was always Wolverine's girlfriend to me, because I never caught her name. Yeah, the Will.i.am from Black Eyed Peas, he got a role in there. Dumb. They changed around, if you remember Agent Zero, that's supposed to be a character called Maverick. I don't know why they just didn't keep him as this character Maverick. That character is just fine. I don't get it. Why are people letting this movie slide? I mean, like, this is like on par and a little bit worse than X-Men 3. People didn't give X-Men 3 any slack whatsoever. Why are people giving Wolverine slack? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, for Christ's sakes, like Ryan Reynolds, again, was cast beautifully, and he played Deadpool awesome, but at the end of the movie, he wasn't Deadpool. I mean, I don't even know what that was, that thing. Like, it blows my mind. And the scene that always comes up in my head is when Logan is fighting Gambit in the alley, and he's just going like this. Like, that little piece of footage is forever burned in my skull of how ridiculous that looked. But you know what? I'm going off on a tangent. I don't really want to do that. So that's all I'm gonna say. Is that, and I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this. Like, do you feel that people are giving this movie slack? And if do you think so, why? And if you disagree with me, like, please tell me. You know, like, this is something that's really bothering me. I want your guys' input on it. If you guys think that I just need to shut the fuck up, tell me. So, yeah. Well, thanks for listening to my poem and my rant. Jake, I will see you tomorrow.